name is Nnorman Mendoza. I'm an assistant professor at the Education University of Hong Kong from the Department of Curriculum and Instruction. I am from the Philippines. I'm a Filipino. And the reason why I visited Korkit Ata Quezon University is to provide capacity building for teachers and grad students for their research and publication work. The primary focus of the contents that I'm discussing in these workshops, these series of workshops, involves studies in educational psychology, educational assessment, and teaching education or teacher education. I cover different theories. I also cover different methodological studies to help the teachers, the lecturers, the professors, and the students here in this university to expand and improve their research capacities. After doing some consultations with the master students and the PhD students, I realized that they have a lot of questions, meaningful questions, that with the support of the workshops, they can improve their ability and their confidence, more importantly, in writing up and doing their own research. So hopefully, after the intensive workshops, they will be able to put together a string of interrelated research studies and maybe come up with some fruitful publications in SSCI or Scopus Index journals. I think that that's a very important outcome of this visit. And whether that leads to a good dissertation or a good thesis or publication, I am happy to have played a small role in that process. This is my first time to come to Kazakhstan, particularly in Kizilorda. The people here are very warm. It's a very collective context. I've tried horse meat. I've tried different food. We went to Turkestan. I rode a camel. I was flying with Samruk in the flying theater. It's been a fun experience so far, and I think this might be the first time that I go here, but I'm sure it's not the last. First of all, I've been only in the student palace for the entire stay in the university so far, but the people here, the professors, the students have been very, very welcoming, and they've been very, very respectful. Obviously, I'm still very young, but they treat me with so much respect, and so the least I could do is to really help them and support them with the workshops that I do here. I think the master's students and the PhD students are so motivated, are very motivated to do their research. Some of them can even engage with me in English, in the third language I know in Kazakhstan. They're very fluent, they know what to do. They are engaged in very challenging tasks. They need to publish Scopus Pahala, Scopus journals, which is not easy at all, but you can see the fire in their eyes that they really want to do research, they really want to progress in their studies. Educational programs in Hong Kong are quite matured because the research infrastructure is very, very strong. There's a lot of funding, there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of pressure too, and it's a very international facing research arena. But in Kazakhstan, I very much appreciate the local and contextual research that you guys develop here. So I think although Hong Kong research infrastructure is stronger, I find the research questions that students and teachers in Kazakhstan, the questions that they want to ask, they feel to me a bit more real and rich. And so I think this is one small difference I can say. There's not much feedback I can say, except I'm very happy that they're willing. I'm very happy that they're very willing to come here and attend the workshops. Some of the workshops, we did them during the holidays, International Women's Holidays, and they were still here at 9 o'clock. So I really admire their motivation. And I wish that some of you can really carry on the things that you've learned from the workshops and really integrate them and incorporate them in your respective research projects. And I wish that you become happy in engaging with the research and maybe hopefully publishing that research.